So it begins. Another guild meeting on a Twesday. I like to call it Twensday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, because it's almost Wednesday, because it's like Tuesday night, right? Like, it makes sense to me that it's almost Wednesday. Like, we are
You are
Wednesday.
a strange man.
You have a fucking Earthrealm bowler hat on. Don't call me strange.
This is not a bowler hat. It is a straw hat. Thank you kindly.
It is far too nice to be like our world's. Like, it's too well made. There's no strings or of straw sticking out of it. Like, it is clearly not made by peasants.
It was not made by peasants. Thank you for noticing.
You look like you should be walking Atlantic City Beach boardwalk in 1918 with one of those cigarettes at the end of a long stick. That's what you look like right now.
What is a cigarette? See,
now you're trying to play it off, but you know damn well. You know damn well what a... You know damn well. Welcome to the show, everyone. This is Side Quest. I am Lord Magog, and as usual, I am joined by my wicked cohorts, Arcturus of Sarthos, Pentagast of Denoth, and of course, the nameless thief.
Thank you for the introduction.
Yes. As usual, all donations through Streamlabs and Super Chats are appreciated, as it keeps our treasury filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Please keep in mind, if you donate to the Cash App, put your screen name in the message itself, because I won't read anything that looks like a real name. Thank you all for watching. Now you can interrupt me, Arcturus. I'm done.
Are we not agreed that we're going to burn this douchey duchy down? Because if we're not, we're going to have other hard talks.
Yes, we all had to travel to the city of Duche in Avondum, north of Morskar. So quite a long journey for people coming from the Brine and from Sarthos and Denoth.
I've never been there.
Don't know. I'm entirely sure that Pentagast is from Denoth. And I don't know where you are, to be honest with you. You just sort of appear when we need you. It's strange.
I've never been to Duche before.
We just went to Duche.
I know. This was my first time.
Well, it was my first time too.
Look, I had to dip into my supply, okay, to deal with this.
Yeah, the people of Duche, let me tell you right now. Whoa. We have dealt with some people before on quests, but whoa. The people of Duche.
I feel exhausted.
Well, utterly insufferable down to the basest peasant.
Yes, indeed. Quite. I mean, there's a reason why people are often referred to Duches. Now I understand. See, I always thought it was an insult, and I always played along. Like when somebody is being arrogant and smug, and somebody's like, "You're such a douche." I'd be like, "Yeah, you are," but I really didn't know what it meant, to be honest with you.
Quite the group of competitive small ship races, though.
What?
Did you not take that in while you were there? The douche canoe races?
The douche. Fuck you for that. Fuck you.
What?
He got me. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
No, they were really, like speediest little boats you've ever seen. Seriously,
speedy little douche.
Easy impress and worthy sport for degenerates.
Personally, I was quite taken with some of their satchels.
We're 5 minutes in, you fucker.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like I figured that's why the thief was so dressed up. I figured she was going to place some bets upon some of the upcoming races, but maybe we left before there was time. I don't know.
Son of a bitch. It snuck up on me too, because at first I didn't get it. Sometimes.
What?
I haven't the clue what you are speaking of, Magog.
You know, if you all enter the douche canoe races, I'm pretty sure you'll prove competitive.
It's douche canoe.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a great episode, folks. You just hang in there. hanging
is a
there.
person, the other is a sport. A competitive sport, mind you, which I will be betting upon quite
Well,
profusely. I aim to make as much money as I possibly can.
I did make off with a few Duche bags of gold. They make very fine bags there, by the way. I've never seen so many handbags, purses, coin pouches. I mean, there's a whole industry of bags.
Yeah,
of
that's
Duche.
true. Yes.
There's a lot of Duche bags. There is a huge. I mean, it's probably most known for its bags. What?
The Duche bag industry is quite
Here's-
unparalleled in any other
Primary export. It's why Queen Di sent me there. At least I got to share the pain with you all this time.
That's
You
what
were
I'm
sent to Duche to procure some bags?
One would say that the only reason I would return to Duche is for some Duche bags. If I'm in need of a
Perhaps you don't
bag,
know,
I'm just
Queen
saying.
Di is a massive Duche bag fan.
Right,
Mm.
but that was I think it's important to go off the beaten path. The Duche canoe races are often overlooked by the douchebag, products and how much they market them. So I thought I should take in some of the lesser seen, lesser noticed, off the beaten path, things that and
Yeah.
I found that. I thought it was great.
yeah, so Marson asks, does it rival the Earth Realms company called Gucci? And I can tell you this, it probably does. The Gucci has nothing on Duche.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
clearly no.
No,
I
I think
refuse to say anything positive about them.
I don't think. What is that? What was it? Gucci, Gucci, whatever. Yeah, I don't think that they. I doubt they have the level of handcraft. I don't think they go that far anymore.
and I'm fairly certain compared to Duche's, Coochie's smell. Because like Duche's at least smell nice. Like you get a nice bag and it's
A nice
sweet
floral
smell.
scent.
It's a floral
That
scent.
wafts in
Yes.
the air.
They spray their bags.
Effervescent
Yes. I don't think Coochie does that. I don't.
No,
I really
probably
don't.
Gucci sounds like it smells like the thief.
Yeah, it's definitely tainted.
Excuse? Don't agree with him. Had to guess.
What?
We've talked about this.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Gucci bags. I'm saying the Gucci bags are probably tainted.
Oh, okay. It sounded
Where-
like you were agreeing with our first.
Whereas the Duche bags are not. They are pleasant.
Natural.
Oh yes. We this is going to be a great show, folks. You just hang in there.
We're arriving at the point. Don't worry about it.
So
It's
anyway,
amazing
I
I
knew
didn't die from a rage stroke over the course of the visit. This, I've had to visit
well,
Duche of Duche several times, and it's always been miserable. I am bursting with stories of their insufferable behavior, but this really did set a new record.
well, Queen Di, let's give them the background. Queen Di ordered Arcturus to deliver these diplomatic trade contracts with the city of Duche personally. And it's because, and we all know this because word's gotten around, Queen Di had yet another husband die on her. I mean, she was just recently married a week ago. She made it longer than the last one, 3 days.
Mhm.
A week is longer than 3 days, so she's doing very well.
We're on an
But
upward trend.
She is in mourning and wishes to spoil herself a little with some new handbags from Duche.
She wishes to fulfill that hole in her heart with a Duche bag.
Yes, he postponed consummating the marriage for 3 days, which was wise, but clearly he lowered his guard or something.
Yes, well, it's hard to postpone marriage consummation acts when she suddenly appears nude before you when you're stepping out of the bath.
If you have self-preservation,
I want to
it's
know
very easy.
exactly
Where else
where does she hide the
would you be
bottle of
nude?
deadly nightshade poison, though, because she is completely stripped down. From what I've been told, that's the rumor mill. I do not
In the
have a
thief
source.
vault.
I guess so. I do not have a major source in the palace of Sarth. I do not have any kind of spy, and I definitely don't have anybody in my employ that can slip past the guard unnoticed to take magical images of certain things at all.
I had no idea you went to snuff.
Listen, we're going to need blackmail material. I can't believe you haven't thought of this, Octus.
I don't like it when he does that. Make him stop, Magog.
Yeah, it's like I have an evil laugh, but he has like a menacingly evil laugh. Like mine evil laugh, but it's still
No,
fun.
it just sounds annoying.
Yeah, his is like it's like taking a cheese grater to one's earlobes.
Or soul. Yeah, personally, I feel it deep in my.
Please stop.
in my
You're too
soul.
kind. I love it when you're in pain.
Oh, welcome.
One down, one to go.
One down, one to go.
One down, one to go.
Why did we all of a sudden start changing our voices?
Well,
Don't be douches.
Yeah, no.
I had been drinking. I was almost out of air. What do you want?
Well, I have some donations here. Let's catch up on those real quick before we get back to our stories about Duche bags and Duche canoes. Octane Junkie gave 25 signals in a super chat. Poe, power up, por favor. Poe, you have been activated this episode. How do you feel about that?
Taxed. My soul is taxed.
I don't know. John gave 10 signals. Say, I once went to Duche on a beautiful summer's eve. I met a local barmaid, and we had a wonderful time. Now every time I smell sourdough, I think of her. Pendant of Praise for the thief. Oh, so
Wonderful.
we got a activation of Poe and a Pendant of Praise. Well done. Well done.
I have just the occasion to use it for as well.
Well, these things have to be activated in order, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here comes Poe. All right, everyone brace yourselves, because we all know that when Poe makes an appearance, we all take damage. All right? We all take damage.
Mm-hmm.
So just be prepared for that. Okay, ouchies incoming. All right, Poe, go ahead. You've been activated.
No.
You can't say no. Somebody paid good coin.
No. You're not going to do it.
Hold on a second, folks. All right, we'll put Thief on the screen so they have something to look at while we talk. Poe, listen. It's in your contract that you have to perform your nightly duties on side quests. It's not a lot of...
It's not about the time, Magog. It's about the pressure. I have to come up with things to say, you know? And sometimes I don't, and I don't want to fall back on old gimmicks. So I'm just tired. I think the people will understand if I just, if I just sit this one out.
But Octane Junkie paid 25 Cygnus. That's enough coin to buy us something for like 3 days.
No, it isn't. Not in this economy. It's fucking shit, and you know it. It's not worth it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore, boss.
But about the pleasure of me watching you all die.
Listen, it's
He
not...
clearly doesn't care about me.
Yeah, we got to work through this another time. We're live right now. People are expecting you to do your thing, so do your thing.
Nothing to bask in my image.
Anyway,
Poe, this show of mercy or self-pity it's very douche.
Shut up. You look like you suck dick with your butthole. I fucking hate you. I hate you all. Fuck off.
That's a spirit.
Wonderful. Glad we got that covered.
It was like the fastest
You're welcome.
recovery ever. This
Right.
I don't even know.
We all feel a little blue from time to time, bro. It's no worries.
Are you feeling blue, Thief?
I'm blue. La da dee da 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 dee da dee da da dee 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 da dee dee.
No, I'm feeling a little bit pink today, actually.
That hurt more.
Are you colorblind?
No?
Huh.
Yeah. I'm just disappointed
Anyway.
that you insulted Arcturus, but you didn't insult all of us. The whole point of your activation is that we all kind of take damage. We'll let it go for today. I think Poe needs a break for something. I think he's run out of insults.
Mhm.
So,
It happens.
it happened. He's been
We
doing this for
all
years.
suffer performance
Yes.
issues on some occasion. Some
Yeah, but-
more than others. Arcturus.
I know, but like at the same time, should we be like checking like astrological signs, make sure that there aren't any stars or certain moons aligned that are causing some sort of disruption? Because has that ever happened with Poe before? I don't think it ever has.
Now listen here, you little fucking hemorrhoid. I don't need no fucking stars aligning to get some insults in. I'm just fucking tired of doing this show. I want to be a chair for Thief to sit on my fucking face. And that's about it.
What?
Huh. Okay.
And you, Magog, you're fucking fat. Lose some weight.
Yes, sir. Shut up.
You
Are you-
called you fat.
That was like the longest Poe, because we had to have the talk first. So it was like the longest Poe activation ever. Pendant of
It
Praise.
was well worth it.
Pendant of Praise. Ugh.
This is the part where I tell
You-
Arcturus to say one nice thing about me.
Oh, she chose Arcturus. Interesting. There it is.
Go ahead, Arc.
Oh, looking
Do your
positively radiant today. What style and culture.
Mhm.
Honestly, that color coordination is majestic.
Mhm. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your attention to detail. I did put a little bit of extra effort into the outfit this evening.
You look like the lower class of Duche. Just saying.
I feel like that's a compliment.
What the fuck are you laughing at, Pendergast? The fuck are you laughing at?
Nothing. It's fine.
The,
Did anyone else see Arcturus? It looked like he was about to have a stroke.
I hate that.
we all love it when the little vein above his left eye pops out.
I know.
You know?
Mhm. And it just kind of bulges and it's like pulsating in his forehead.
Yes, there is a
It's further accentuated by the shadows cast by it onto the redness of his face. It's wonderful.
Yeah. He is a throbbing dickhead. Yes.
You said it, I did.
She's- Wait, weren't we supposed to discuss what we're going to do about Duche? Because we all hated it so much, except for the bags and canoes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
in a moment. I have a
Cool.
donation that I have to read as well before we can.
Very
If
well.
you don't mind. Please and thank you. The next 6 minutes tipped to Cygnus to say, "Good day, sidequesters. Is the city of Duche where one can buy a festive nozzle?"
No. They have a. It's very similar to the American thing with the they used to use at soccer games, the vuvuzelas. That's what they have. They don't have nozzles. no.
Yes, they just have that elven word I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know it either.
Noses?
What? Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you know?
okay.
I don't know any elves. So, like, yeah.
We used to.
I know elves. I know most of their
You've-
words, but I've
You've
never heard.
stared at elves. You've never heard them speak.
I have some
I go to my way to avoid it,
conversational
personally.
elvish. Far more. Yes, we know. We know, Arcturus. We know you don't. You've never fully explained why you don't like elves. You just don't.
No,
That is one of the things that I know
That-
about it.
that is most unfair. I don't not like elves. I hate elves.
Oh, pardon us for underrepresenting your feelings on the matter.
Yes. I mean, it's not like
No.
we're
Really, my
all a bunch
temper is
of.
unusually short.
It's not like we're all a bunch of elvish supremacists over here either, but still, you've never given an adequate explanation as to why you don't like luscious, big-boobied fucking elven women.
How often do you come across a luscious, big booby fucking elven woman?
A lot. They bathe
Really?
out at the river over there. That's why I moved to the Witchmore. Like, no one else moves to the Witchmore for any other fucking reason. I mean, it's a horrible place to live outside of being at the edge of the mystical forest of Tobe.
Yeah, it's almost the only way to tell the men from the women.
So, the elves live near the Witchmore, even though it's a terrible place to live? That runs counter to everything that I know about them.
Well, no, that's, I mean, America lives next to Mexico, and it's a fucking horrible place to live. I mean...
He's got a point.
You could always have a fucking crack house next door. There's no reason, I mean, to move, though, if you like your house.
Yeah, but you're bringing down their property value.
No, they are. You are just, trying to mind your own business and hope a meth fire doesn't start.
Oh, no, I'm talking about you to the elves are bringing their property
Well,
values
I didn't
down.
move. I didn't create the Witchmore. It's been here for centuries.
I'm not talking about the Witchmore proper. I'm talking about you.
How do I bring down property? I own a small shack on the edge of the Witchmore. Like, what is
Full
that?
of dead bodies. I mean, come on. that
There's
screams
no dead bodies in here. Where are you getting this idea that I live?
reanimated corpse. Then how?
I
about
don't
that?
live
Is
with
that better?
them.
Do you prefer that?
I don't live with them, you fucking idiot. Like, they're not in my house.
Wait.
He keeps them on the other side of the labyrinth.
Yeah.
So you have an undead army that you keep very far away from you. Yeah, that
Well,
sounds very
we have
defense forward.
we have a dungeon for a fucking reason. That's where they're at. Like, did you forget that we had a dungeon? Did you seriously forget we have a dungeon?
No, I didn't forget about
She
The
probably
Pleasant
forgot
Head.
that she has.
I've been waiting for the rest of you to forget because I'm ready to claim it for myself.
She probably forgot that she has a dam and a casino as well.
Yeah.
I did not forget that I have a dam in a casino either.
And listen, we're not doing another damn episode.
Who's watching it, by the way?
We're not doing
No,
another damn
I'm just
episode.
saying. There's a possibility she forgot all about it.
There is no way to
I have
top.
people watching it.
There's not a way to top the last. That was the best damn episode we've ever done.
True.
All right, we can't top it. We can't top it. That's one for the history books. It is the best damn episode for sure.
Damn straight.
I'm so stressed right now because of our trip to Duche. I need my gold. I need my gold flakes that I got in Duche.
You guys certainly had a good idea.
Ugh. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. It's Duche gold.
Hey, soon enough you'll be
Yeah.
shitting gold. How does that make you feel? Do you feel rich yet?
Do you? Look at you. You're all done up like some French whore.
Well, I stole this hat from a douche lady, or douche lady, and then this headscarf I got from the neck of an elderly douche woman. This fan as well came from her. These earrings I actually got from one of the proprietors of an establishment in the higher end of town. Can't remember his name, but he never knew that they were gone. Let's just say that. I'm feeling good. I made out like a bandit.
Well, one thing people need to learn about the region of Duche, which has surprised me to learn that there are a subset of goblin clans that live just outside the city. They're not welcome within the walls, but has anyone ever met a Duche goblin? They are far fancier than other goblins.
In what way?
I don't know. The culture of Duche has rubbed off on them. They're actually dressed properly, except for the females, of course, because it's within their culture to at least be topless all the time. But I'm talking powdered wigs, face makeup. Like, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to meet a douche goblin.
How do they keep... Okay, so you said they powder their face, correct? Or they powder their wigs?
You don't know what a powdered wig is?
No, I'm just asking, did you say face or wig?
Wig. I said powdered wigs and makeup, like rouge upon their cheeks and such.
Yeah, so how does it show up against the green skin?
Pretty horribly. They look like they look like some child drew upon their face with paint, like without paint by numbers, like just free painting. Like,
I see.
Jugglers
So
with
it's like a
illusions
child
of
just
glass.
scribbled all out of the lines.
Whoop whoop fab.
ugh, God, we're still doing those after all these years.
Magog, Arcturus is fondling his balls on stream.
No ball fondling on stream, Arcturus. Notice how I took her side
Look.
immediately.
Fact Thaddeus Clee doesn't need them anymore.
I have his balls in another room. Thank you very much.
Have you had them verified recently?
Yes, of course. Last night.
We have.
I regret prompting that information.
I bet you do.
So, is there any political maneuvering we should take to, I don't know, point some other kingdom's army at the city of Duche?
Magog.
I'm determined to burn it down at this point. He's the Harkonnen to my Atreides. The Duke of Dooshe must die.
The Duke of Duche was quite the host. I couldn't believe how Duche he was.
Several.
You say
Got
Duche.
stories of this.
I say he was charming in his own way.
Well, I
I
hated.
replay these
I hated.
humiliations in my mind over and over again.
I have to say that when we sat down for the obligatory diplomatic dinner, that I found the pork to be rather dry. Seasoned properly, but dry. What a Duche move. You know, it's a new fad in Duche. They like their pork dry.
I am quite intrigued with how they even achieve that, as pork is one of the more fattier of the meats that people consume.
That's all you noticed? Really?
Well, that was enough for me.
Because you're fat.
Shut up, Poe. Shut up.
I would remark that the wine was a tad bit fruity. That is also quite Duche of them.
Yes. And I didn't like how they had servants lined up to care for our every need. You know? I mean, it's arrogant to think
Is it
that I
time to
need a
swab out
fucking...
your eyeballs?
No, that just kind of reminded me of the ship.
I don't... It's arrogant to think that I need a servant to do things for me, like put a napkin in my fucking lap. Like, I can do that. I know how to do that.
How
Right, you
did
may
miss
know
this? Oh, right. I keep forgetting at times that you're all uncultured swine. Look, that's not the problem. That was adequate.
Average Tuesday.
The servants refused to be my footstool on request. They seated peasants at the table. I could smell poor people, and it reminded me that I'm allergic to poor. Sneezing and coughing the whole evening.
Yeah, well, this is the thing with the Duke of Duche going on and on about equality amongst the mortal races, and you know. And then I was like, "Well, you won't let goblins into your town," and he was all like, "It's not because we don't want them here; it's because they cause a ruckus, even with their very presence. Huge, heaving, naked goblina bosoms bouncing about." Seems to cause some distress amongst the common population.
Distress or interest?
I hate it too. This really makes the Duke of Duche a real Duche, if you ask me. The fact that he gave Pentagast, the largest room on the corner of the mansion, filled to the brim with garden boxes hanging from the windows, implanted with as many mushrooms as the mind can boggle. Meanwhile, my room was clearly 16 centimeters smaller around.
Yeah.
Square centimeters than Pentagast's.
Oh.
16 centimeters smaller than Pentagast's room.
Heavens.
Can you believe it?
Whatever will you do?
Proper mushroom production requires a set amount of space, and that is more than the average occupant needs. He was
assigned
He was just
3
thinking
ballets.
He was just thinking
3
of my
ballets.
needs. What?
They assigned me 3 ballets. Typically be 6, and they had the nerve to tell me I couldn't kill even one of them.
Oh. That's...
And what is with all these aristocrat women with heaving bosoms and tight corsets and the little heart drawn right there next to their cleavage, all making their way to Pentagast's room? Is it because it was a bigger room and they were more impressed?
Possibly.
With the girth of his room, yes, that's it. You've cracked the mystery.
Look,
Or perhaps the
I'm not
length of his room.
There was that could be a factor. Look, everything was adequate. I had a decent time. It would have been perfectly fine. But before we left, he made fun of my hat.
Did he now?
Really?
See,
What did he say?
Crossing the line.
What did he say? Tell us.
Something about the fact that why I always have to wear it, why it has to be on at all times. Why couldn't I take it off for proper so that I could be properly groomed? And I, told him why, and he's like, "Well, that's just like he was insistent that I remove the hat, and I'm like, I can't. Do you not understand? I can't take it off. It leaves on its own. The hat stays on."
He was angry he could not compel you to bend to his will because he is a Duke of Duche.
Yes. And and then the insults started flying. Foreskin and so on and so forth. And I was just like, I've heard this all before. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm gonna go look at some races, and then I'm gonna leave this place. And then I bet on a few of the canoe races, and I lost the few signas that I had made while I was here, and I fell in the water and lost all of my mushrooms that I'd collected. So, and then people laughed at me for that too, calling me clumsy. It was just not. It was a culmination of so many unfortunate events, and everyone just laid into me about it and making fun of my abilities and everything else. And it's just like, I don't need this. I really don't.
When you stormed off in a huff, I was curious and I peeked at your room, hoping to see some sort of terrible insult paid to you, and I was confused at the menagerie of naked women passed out on your bed, though.
Yeah, there was something about that too. Something about, so many people were tired and they needed time to recover. And why was I being so, self-centered and something like that? They were accusing me of adopting the Duche culture far too quickly. I was adapting too well, apparently. I was like, I don't want to be anything like you people.
They're just mad that women whistle like caverns when they walk now.
Yes. And I can't stand the fact that when
Caverns
I
in a
was
highway.
given highborn garb to attend the dinner that night, I was given only gold cufflinks.
Oh,
Only.
everyone knows that you prefer silver.
To this day, I think the douchebaggery is the only reason I went to Duche. Because of the fine bag shops. I mean, I did pick up a few satchels and such, for magical attunement, gear and things like that. It's always good to have a good satchel. I didn't like our first satchel, the one hanging on the edge of the carriage. One time I was digging through the satchel to get something, and like
Mhm.
some crows flew out of the hayfield behind us and scared the horse, and the horse kicked back, right? And I was in the satchel,
Mhm.
and the horse kicked back, and the carriage kind of rocked, right? And
Mhm.
and the satchel broke open, and all of our things
Oh.
went spilling out on the ground. One of them, which was, I could only assume, some sort of personal massager of the thieves, went rolling, right? It went rolling.
What?
Right, and it spooked the goats that this farmer had been moving along the road, and the goats were scared of this fucking thing, and they went running in all directions. One of them just like face first headbutted into a tree, and a twig snapped. Just the smallest twig hit me on the head, right here. Then the rest of the branch swooped down, broken, and just nailed me right in the cock. So I need a new bag, one that won't do that.
Right. Now that's
Naturally.
understandable.
Yes,
Have you considered a purse?
I have many coin purses, but a satchel holds more than just coins.
Have you considered a larger purse?
It's called a satchel.
One that you can. No. Not one that you sling over like your entire body. Like one with two tiny little handles, right? That you just kind of like shift over your shoulder. You keep it under your elbow. That way the little thieves can't get to it. And you just kind of walk around with it like such.
Mhm.
Like, I see it all the time in the market. The old ladies, they love it.
Are you
It
talking
carries
about,
a lot.
Are you talking about a
All of
handbag?
your sundries. No. I say a purse. Gigantic coin purse, but for all of your accoutrement.
So a satchel.
No. Satchel just goes all the way across your body because the strap is so large. But these straps, there's two, one on each side, right? And then they're very tiny. They're only capable of going over your arm and over your shoulder. And you just hold it and secure it right underneath your arm, like so.
So a
Yeah.
backpack.
Are you following? No. That's on two shoulders. You want one that just goes on one shoulder so that you can secure it under your arm.
Oh, a satchel.
No. The satchel, you see, it has a cross strap. It goes across your body, sits at the hip, but the shoulder strap is on the other shoulder, not under this shoulder. And so it goes under your arm.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Look,
And settles under your arm, in
I
your
think-
armpit, not at your hip.
Look,
If
listen.
it belongs to thief, is it more aptly termed a snatchel?
Look, can we not make it quite so, how do I put this, emasculating? Okay.
It's a bandolier. She's describing a bandolier.
Right. And I had an idea that would be a little more functional, and you could hide it if in times that you need, you don't need people to know that you're carrying things. It's a satchel, and it attaches at the waist like a belt, but you put it right in front of you, and then you can just drape your robes over it, and no one will know it's there. But if you need access to it, you could get to it. You could also put it. That's not a bad idea. That's a good name for it.
It's a travel bag. A travel.
Yeah, you could also put it behind you, like in the small of your back. That would be a good place to keep it as well, because then no one knows you're carrying it, and it's no one wants to go near you. No one wants to go near you behind, so it should be fairly safe there.
But if you turn it to the front, right, it's there sitting right in front of you at all times, and you can just kind of place your hands over the fupa
Yes.
to guard the fupa from
How about
would-be.
How about if it's on your
Purse
back?
snatchers.
It's a bandol. It's like a bandol rear.
Right. I mean, I'd thought about calling it perhaps like maybe the fanny satchel, but it's just another satchel then. Maybe it's more of a pack.
Could be.
Fanny pack. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's something that I've thought about. I think there's a niche market for it. There's some people who would definitely use it.
Well, I don't know exactly what it is and whether or not there's a market for it, but just your description of it makes me want to keep my Pokemon wallet in there
Right.
for some
Well,
reason.
I mean, if
Naturally.
I'll make one, and you could be the like the first customer. You could be the test mule, if you will, and see if it's
Ooh.
actually viable.
Could be.
You know.
Could be. I'd be willing to try.
Mhm.
I think the Duke of Duche was also rather insistent that if we are indeed a guild, that we must have an official salute. Apparently, true guilds, have some sort of hand gesture that tells people when we arrive, some sort of greeting. I'm not.
So, like, what exactly?
Ooh, I know. I am quite taken with this fan of mine that I have acquired, and I think we should all have a fan. It serves as a portable air
I'm
conditioning
not a
device.
fan. I'm not a fan of the
Not a
fan.
fan.
No,
No.
Not a fan. No, not a fan of the fan.
I didn't even get to
You
the
own,
secret salute
there's
with the
there's
fan.
I can guarantee you nobody here or nobody watching is a fan of the fan, and I can tell you one reason.
What?
That right there.
Yeah.
Just
You don't like the pretty picture on the fan? Isn't it
It
just,
just-
it's just gorgeous. Look at that.
just
I was
fucking
going
It's
to suggest
flowers.
fucking hides
something
everything.
about wafting odors.
Yep.
It's
Just fucking hides
okay,
everything.
but consider this, all right? I didn't even get to the secret handshake, right? Okay, so we have the fan, all right?
Secret
Oh,
handshake.
that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Hang on, hold on. All right,
Do over. Everybody,
Do
stop
over.
watching. Stop watching.
all right, all right, all right, all right. So we have the fan. Okay. We want to put it away. We have it, and we go. That is our secret salute.
How about?
Snazzy, right?
Is,
It means
is,
I'm getting down to business.
is anybody watching here who still has? Does everybody here have a Poe box? I have to update our Poe box. There's got to be somebody watching that can get this for us.
Oh, I do. I still have a Poe box.
Okay, we need to update people on
I
the Poe
do.
boxes
don't
because
know.
I think somebody out there watching right now could get Thief a new fan, and when it fans open, there's like cleavage on the fan.
That, yeah, that's not a bad idea. That would work. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So then we are fans of the fan at that point.
Cleavage fan.
Like can
Redundant,
someone
isn't
get a cleavage fan for the Thief, please? Anytime she's feeling fancy, she could just be like, "Whooshaw!" It's like right the- it's the closest we'll see to the.
It
That,
gets quite hot sometimes in the summer, and so it is nice to have a little bit of ability to just condition
That
myself.
would work really,
as-
really well. I'm
How about-
bothered by that.
Poe had a suggestion for a salute, but I disagreed with it because it would get us kicked off all the platforms. But I did think of one myself. Everybody ready? I'm going to present it now. The
Okay.
official Wicked Guild salute. This is my vote for the
Mhm.
official Wicked Guild salute. 3 fingers makes a W. And then we place it upon our black hearts. And then we go like this.
Mm.
No.
But we
I'm
don't
not sure how I
say.
feel about this.
But we don't
Mostly
say.
described that actually doesn't look that bad.
We don't say my heart goes out to you because that's gay. That's faggot talk. We don't do that here. But
Mm.
I'm gonna. Oh, that one's getting fun.
I don't like it.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh no. I didn't mean it, YouTube. Please. No, YouTube algorithm. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Rather
That's
wicked
gonna
at
do
our
it.
core.
I said
And that's the
maggot.
end of side quest, everyone. Thanks.
I said maggot. I swear I said maggot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. So,
But that's all, folks.
how about that, right? W, Wicked Guild.
Mm,
No?
feels like a gang sign.
Well, we're not like that. That's stupid. That's Earthrealm shit.
Yes, indeed, Brad Young Wing called.
Okay,
the
okay,
shocker
okay.
spirit.
Alternate. We could
Mhm,
do
mhm.
a wider W. Right?
Oh no. No. We can't do
No? Why
that.
not?
No.
Why
sorry.
not?
You know,
Yeah.
it was already thought of. But look, if you're going to go that route, then I think I prefer this one. How about this? What do you think? I think
These
this
aren't
could be a winner.
salutes. These aren't salutes. These are gang signs, people.
Yes,
All
what
right,
it
a
is,
salute A salute is a motion, not a sign.
Yeah.
It's like a
Oh, there is motion. You clearly weren't paying attention. Look, motion. Coming slowly at your face.
I don't want that anymore.
You look like you are a deformed Ninja Turtle when you have the gloves on. And
it kind of does look like that. Oh my gosh, you're so right.
okay, so what if we're walking along and people are like, "Are you with the Wicked Guild?" And you go like this, W, and then you go, "Fuck off."
Wait. You see a W with that?
Yeah, well, there's 3. You know, like, it's kind of sideways W, but
the thumb does not count. This is a V. This right here, a V.
Okay, what about that? W.
Okay, that's closer to a W. Okay, but what does the W stand for?
Wicked Guild. Like, oh my god. Oh, you are so fucking. Oh my god.
Did nobody tell
No.
you?
What do you mean? No, it's a double V. Wicked is a double V. 2 arrows pointing down next to each other, smushed.
Wait, have you this whole time thought we were the Wicked Guild?
No, it's wicked. But the first letter in wicked is double V, not double U.
You know, we could go with this, but I think it's be taken for proposition.
Look, I don't know about you, but I think the simplest one is just to point, like point, and then this. It's like, I'm ready to cast spells, possibly. You don't know. I think that's
I still
good.
like the fan idea.
It's just, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get over the incredible ineptitude of the nameless thief.
What about this? Would this be good?
I don't even.
Ineptitude.
Is that?
You're just
motion.
making words up now. You're just making it up.
What?
Wicked Guild Ascending.
What? This is.
I do like that. This is like one of my favorite motions with elven women, by the way.
I still like this.
Exactly why I feel it might be taken as a proposition, but I'm willing to take that risk.
At Goblinas,
never mind.
too. I do that on Goblinas as well.
This feels like bunny rabbits.
Now you're making it weird.
Now, I feel like a maggot. I said maggot, YouTube. Well, this is the worst show we've ever done.
That is a very, very, very high bar.
Look, you're the one who said we need to come up with a catchphrase or a slogan or some thing that we're supposed to do with our hands, and I don't understand what
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure we've done much worse.
I think we have too, but this one's getting.
What
close.
is it? What are we supposed to do? A secret handshake?
We could do like a like your wicked guild is
Why can't what?
That's not a salute. That's a handshake. That's completely
That's a
different.
magical
the whole purpose
curse,
of the
actually, yeah.
handshake is to cause some sort of camaraderie between members. The salute is more of a way of showing respect, and then the side is a way of showing loyalty to the organization.
Actually,
so all
that
of
would
these different things that you're coming up with, they have different purposes.
All handshake.
Have you
no
seen this?
Handshakes. I'm not touching any of you.
It's the closed fist of anger and wicked. I think this also works.
This takes too many hands. I'm sorry. I'm gonna veto it because I think a salute should be one-handed. We could do like the 3 for W and just
Why don't we just do this?
Because that's what knights do. They literally raise their face shields on the helmets. So it turned into that's
like,
where
you're not raising the face thing on the helmet or whatever. You're just
I don't like
I see you. Wicked Guild, I see you.
I don't like the brow thing. I say we do something differently. I don't like the brow thing that you're implying. I say
no, you're not doing that. You're doing this.
I don't like either way. I don't want it. I say we do something different, signifying towards our face. I say we do this.
I don't hate that. Like
this.
Just below the eyes. The middle is up. The middle finger is up. But the eyes are there. They stare.
I don't hate this.
I don't hate it either. I like it. No, I mean, like,
I don't hate this
what
at
if
all.
what if we're passing one of our spies or other members, lower members, we're on the street,
Yeah.
and then we glance at each other from across the tavern or something, and they go, and then we go.
Yeah.
It's
Just
pretty.
like this.
It's
And-
kind of
and-
nonchalant as well. Like it's less, you know, like
Yeah.
it's not as showy because we're like a secretive organization
Yeah, I mean, it's
of
not-
villains.
All
you're
four
right.
of us.
I mean, think about it. You're walking along, you see someone, and you need to sit just as you walk by, and then if you need to, you can point. You know.
You just be like,
You know, and Thief could play it off as adjusting a mask. I could play it off as adjusting my fantastic eye protection.
See, I could be
Pendergast
Yes.
I
can
could be adjusting my
vaguely
glasses.
finger his eye coverings.
Magog could be, trying to pick his
Opening
nose
himself in the eyes.
and replace his dead eyes. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I assume they come loose now and again.
I like this.
I
It's
also-
useful.
I also like that its wickedness is often seen in the eye.
yes. See, I think it's a good symbol.
Very good, Pentagast. It just moved to the top of the list.
Well,
I like this much better
I spent.
than this, but not as good as this.
Look, I had to come up with something as soon as Thief hid her cleavage. It was just like, no, this won't do.
Yeah, we had to nix that one right off.
Yeah, that's
Right on.
off the list. It's not happening. Just give it up. It's not gonna happen.
We'd lose half of our 18 people.
45.
All right, does everybody vote? Everybody, eye to Pentagast's
All right.
3-finger eye salute.
Yes.
The official Wicked Guild.
Yep.
Everybody good? Say
Oh,
aye.
yes, I love it, especially with, it's so easy to blend with other gestures like this one.
That it also works that way. Yes. The only thing, like Arcturus, it'll have to rely on the eyebrows, but you have to give this serious stare, there has to be some intensity when you do
Wait.
the symbol.
So like this.
Are you
right?
lecturing me on
Yeah.
intensity?
Yes.
You don't have eyeballs.
I mean, some
I've
of
never
us are,
seen them.
the only thing that worries me is some of us are stupid, and we might poke our eyes out.
Well,
No, Pentagast has glasses.
Yeah, no,
He'll
I
put his
should be
eyes out.
good.
He's got eye protection. He's good. He's fine.
My eyes are dead and cannot see in the typical way anyway, so I'm not worried about me.
Mhm.
And
they're
Arcturus
replaceable.
has goggles, so it's really only Thief we're worried about.
And I can see my fingers coming. It's fine.
And I have met seagulls with more brain cells than her.
look, it's not that
Do
she.
you think I could put this outfit together, coordinated as well as I could, with the brain
That
of a
is
seagull?
hideously unfair, Magog. Absolutely hideously unfair. Some seagulls are rather clever.
You said you were feeling pink today. You're wearing blue. That's not coordinated.
I'm talking about my skin tone, which is slightly pickish.
It's supple, isn't it?
God!
I recently had a bit of a sea salt scrub, and so things are.
Oh yeah, a sea salt scrub.
Yeah.
I'm sure that made your skin very supple.
It's a very classic color combination, like purple and green.
It's like a
Ugh.
it's like a trigger word for Pentagast.
Ugh. It's
Oh.
like moist, but worse.
Very good, Magog. Very good.
Yes.
Ugh.
We need
Well-
more trigger words.
Well, I think everybody, it's official. This is the official Wicked Guild symbol. I
Yep.
think everybody's on board. What about Poe? Poe, do you agree?
And I have fucking hands, you moron, so I'm out.
I don't know if you raise your foot high enough.
Feet. They got 3 talons. You only need one of
You
them.
only
to
have
stand.
3 to work
You're
with
good.
anyway. Honestly, it's practically tailored to you.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
would do that if I cared at all. So
Mm.
there you go. You
So
people
Poe doesn't
can
give a shit.
fucking die in a fire.
I mean, he's technically not a member of the Wicked Guild, so...
Well, he is
He's more of a page boy, let's be honest.
not really. Did you guys not read your Wicked Guild contract?
I may have skimmed it.
Did you
I
not
have,
read?
and I still resent the disappearing, reappearing ink, you jackass.
Did you not read the bylaws?
You gave me a crystal. You never gave me a piece of paper.
Yes, I
There are
did.
bylaws.
Check the mushroom bedding under the dirt where you planted mushrooms. I'm sure it's hidden in there still.
Well, then I haven't read it.
Yes, there are
What
bylaws.
are,
Okay,
what are bylaws?
think about how many members. Okay, let's break it down. How many members are on the High Council of the Wicked Guild? We discussed this in the
Council?
table episode.
15?
Yes. No.
4?
Okay, let me make it. Yes, 4. How many of there are on the crystal right now? The highest ranking members of the Wicked Guild. Who are they? There's me. There's
4. There's
Pentagast.
all 4 of us.
Right. Now, when we vote
Yes.
on something and it's 2 against 2, according to the
Mhm.
bylaws, who gets the
My
fifth
vote counts twice.
No, it's not in the bylaws.
The hat.
Nope.
The
The
hat's the tiebreaker.
Nope.
Thag Thaddeus.
It is not. Thank that he's a
Because it's
member of
we
your
we
crew.
have a whole like 2
Nope.
yeses, 1 no situation. So
Nope.
I
Nope.
say yes. He says yes. His vote
Marriage
counts
is
for
not
one of my votes.
recognized. Marriage is not recognized in the bylaws of the Wicked Guild.
Look, I understand marriage isn't recognized, but does the duck get a say? Does the mallard
Duck,
get a say?
nope, the mallard does not get a stay. The mallard has not even appeared on screen.
Good.
People don't even believe
What
it's real.
about my body doubles?
They don't
No.
count as members of the High Council of the Wicked Guild. All of the people you are mentioning may be honorary lower members, but they do not get a vote on the council. Only 5 people get to vote on the council, and one of them only gets to vote when there's a tie, and that is me, motherfucker.
I was gonna say my left boob.
Pardon my silence. I was choking inwardly on
to
the
be
idea of
fair-
a thief invoking the law for anything.
To be fair to you, Thief, I often defer my decision to your left boob. So, there you go.
As you should.
Is that why we always go left?
It's always left.
At the fork in the road.
'Cause it's not
we always-
right.
We always go left.
It's
that
always
why?
left,
Yes.
and it's never lupus. Okay, that's just the
I
way it
presume
is.
it's because it hangs heavier.
Oh. I thought
Yeah,
that was,
well, all right. No, it's because the left one is the more perfect one. The right one's got a little bit of a thing going on with it, you know. So
Yeah,
we'll
We've
talk
never
about
seen
later.
them loosed. They're probably only even due to support.
Oh,
Probably no one of them hangs down to the knee.
I resent the implication that they are not of even girth.
well, they're not.
Even
Anybody who's ever seen a real woman naked who might be watching will understand that there's always one titty slightly bigger than the other, and it's perfectly natural. Go educate yourself, you fucking troglodytes.
And it is the left one.
I thought we always went left because that's the way I tend to lean because of gravity. But no, never mind. Never mind.
You heard it here, folks. He leads left.
Mm.
I could have done so much with that had we had the Todd.
Oh,
We
I resent
Next time,
everything I've
then.
learned today.
somebody get Pentagast a rubber bullet.
What?
Shut up. Shut up. Somebody. What?
take us out.
Anyway,
That's
join us.
Duche.
Yes, join us next time when we talk about our return trip from Duche, when we had to stop in the nearby rival city to Duche, the town of Bade, which had a whole other. They had a lot of fountains.
All
in
class here.
Yeah, a lot of fountains in Bade.
Impeccable hygiene.
Impeccable. It really. This is the stupidest fucking ender I've ever done. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
That's for the best.
Yep. get Magog a rubber bullet.
Somebody, yeah, fuck you. That was my joke. I should have ended on it, but I wanted to do a bidet joke. Fuck.
Why do I need one?
I don't. I'll explain it to you when you grow up. I-